Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today I want to get back to basics and just ask you a question. What do you want? What do you want right now? When you think about the things that you're manifesting and the things that you really want, what are they? And is that where your focus is? So, the first step in manifesting is clarity, is getting clarity, having clarity about what you want. And often we know what we want, right? You know what you want. And sometimes we choose not to put our focus there because we're afraid we can't have it. And even when we believe in manifesting and we know manifesting works, sometimes there is some fear that we don't want to put our focus on the clear vision that we have, the clarity that we have about what we want, because we think that thing, whatever it is, might be out of reach. And I think this is true of everyone, even really advanced manifestors. That there are things that we just haven't worked up the belief that we can have, even if you've manifested lots of things. And so, if you know there's something that you want, something specific, something very specific, even, and you want it, I want you to put your focus there. Dare to believe that you can have it. Dare to assume. That's what Neville Goddard says. Dare to assume that it's yours. And put your focus there, and then live your life and see what happens. But sometimes when we're consuming a lot of manifesting content, or maybe not even that, sometimes when we're just learning about manifesting, we know we kind of want something, but we lose track of getting really clear. So let's say, and I'm going to use a specific person example because that's almost exclusively the thing I get questions about. I mean, I occasionally get a question about a job or money, but you want a specific person, but have you worked out exactly what you want that to look like? And if you haven't, that's okay. You have time to create clarity. That's another thing. So when I say getting clarity is the first step of manifesting, it's not like you have to know exactly what that clarity is in the moment you hear me ask that question, or the moment you hear someone else talk about what do you want, getting clarity on what you want. You can take a little while to really sit with yourself, to really meditate on what do you want. You can ask yourself, ask your higher self, what do I want? And if you know the answer, that's also great too. Like, don't, just because I'm saying that, sitting with yourself, doesn't mean that you have to discount what you know you already know. So go ahead and live into that if that's the case. You already know exactly what you want. But I just feel like sometimes I lose track of that. I do something, I think I've made a couple of episodes about this, but I do something called a current desires list. And I just occasionally make one. And I've noticed that on my last couple, I've put a couple of the same things. And I know that I'm not focusing on those things. I know that I'm focusing away from those things. And I think that's because I don't fully believe that I can have it. Now, I believe in manifesting. I believe that I can manifest absolutely anything. I believe that you can manifest absolutely anything. But I know that I know that I'm in a limited place in terms of where I choose to put my focus and how I choose to let manifesting operate in my life. And I'm ready to expand. And I want you to expand with me. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for listening, and may you manifest exactly what you want.